All you hardcores out there, how are you doing? Rusty from Poker's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. Before today, we're joined by Aaron. How are you doing, Aaron?
Hi, Russ, you all right, mate?
Is that were you eating a bag of Cheetos in when at that presser?
I don't know, mate. I seen the picture. I thought that's an absolute cracker, that, isn't it? So, thought we'd have to get him up there, Big Bo Mac.
Yeah.
Show our respect.
We'll go straight into it then, balls deep. What did you think about the boxing at the weekend?
Do you want to start with the show in Ireland, mate?
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Yeah, Paddy
Yeah,
Donovan against Lewis Crocker. What did you think, Aaron?
absolutely disgraceful decision, mate. One of the worst title fight decisions I can remember in recent memory, mate. To be honest with you,
That bad, yeah?
um, I'm, I'm gutted for Donovan, mate. I think he's been robbed twice there now. So, yeah,
What do you
I
think
think you
about?
took.
Go on.
Sorry, mate. I was just going to say, I think you touched on it yesterday with Ellis, that they're lining him up for Ben, and I think you're spot on with that one.
Yeah, I mentioned it last week with Liam that it's just that I didn't get video out early enough. Look, you can quite clearly see what's going on. Eddie's trying to control welterweight division, but when you look at it in the cold hard light of day, Crocker and Donovan, the British level on a good day, pair of them, right? This is how watered down the sport is. We've now got Lewis Crocker as is he? I think he's undefeated, isn't he?
He technically is he? Is he undefeated? That one did it go down as
He
no
is.
contest last time?
Well, is a will now, and they're going to try and manoeuvre Crusher in for a belt, but Crusher fights in November, doesn't he? Well, once we get to April, he's 4 years since he's been a welterweight, so they're not doing Crusher any service, putting him back down to welter, are they? If that's on the cards.
Yeah, it'll be a struggle for him. Like you say, he's 4 years since he boxed at welterweight, and they're still going on about it yesterday, calling him a welterweight in that press conference. He's not a welterweight. He hasn't fought welterweight for 4 years. He shouldn't be in rankings. It's a disgrace, mate. But we know what goes on, don't we, with these people.
Yeah. What do you think of Ismail Davis as well?
Yeah, I also thought that were legit knockdown. No issue with that knockdown whatsoever. Can't see the complaint there. And I thought Ishmael Davis were given a bad decision as well, mate. I had him winning as well by a couple of rounds.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? All right,
Yeah,
go on.
sorry, mate. I'm just going
No,
to say these island shows, mate. We've seen it with Katie Taylor, haven't we? The fix is in, isn't it? Unfortunately.
yeah, the fix is in. But when I look at the situation with Donovan and the Crocker thing, I won't put it past them doing it again and trying to park that belt up so that whoever wins it, if they fight again, Crusher's got an easy one because if you put Crocker in with somebody decent, it'll scare Crusher away, won't it? And if Crocker gets beat, that is.
Yeah, they need to hold the belt up for about another 12 months, don't they? 10, 12 months. Let Crusher do his thing with Eubank. Um, Yeah, so I think they'll hold it up, like you say. He might have an injury, etc., etc. We'll just have to see how that one pans out, mate, won't we?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, but Crocker's 22 and 0.
Yeah, and like you say, I don't see him anywhere near world level, not Euro level.
No.
What would a Frankie Gavin, someone like that, do to him?
We'd take him apart, wouldn't
You pick him to pieces, mate. Donovan did, didn't he? Trouble
What
with
would
Donovan,
Frankie Gavin do to Crusher?
oh, it'd be it'd be an absolute schooling, mate, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would make it shocking, wouldn't it? Be absolutely shocking. Uh, I know you won.
Yeah, I missed that one, mate. I totally missed that one, unfortunately, mate. I were all just fixated on Crawford and Canelo this weekend, and I actually forgot it were even on, mate. To be honest with
Well, it didn't stop him, which I'm starting to wonder if Super Bantam's his ceiling now. Although I think he's got enough in tank to beat Nick Ball by knockout. But do you
you.
see
Yeah,
the ball fight happening where I know you?
I do see it happening, yeah, and I do see I know you coming through that quite easy, mate. To be honest with you, maybe a points like you say, he has started to stop taking people apart now. So I think he's coming to end at road as well, though. He's not youngest, is he? And he's gone up a lot of weight. So, yeah, his best days probably behind him, but I still think he's got plenty in tank to beat Nick Ball, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Ball's our only UK male English world champion.
Is Crocker not? Is he Northern Irish?
Yeah, we don't count them, do we? I don't. Well, no, he's Ireland, isn't he? Hang on, let me have a look. Crocker, Belfast. So is he English?
Yeah. Yeah, he's Northern Irish. Should be UK, mate. Yeah.
Oh, he's UK, isn't he? Well, all right. And from England, there's Nick Ball. From Ireland, we've got Lewis Crocker, who's been given another gift. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Whether they're English, British, whatever, they're our world champions. Then Crocker and Ball. There you go.
Yeah.
Boxing booming, isn't it? According to Super Bean.
It don't look great, mate, does it? I mean, what's going to happen to Crocker if he don't fight Donovan again? Don't get in with Ben. He'd get absolutely mullered at world level
Let me
by
just stop
any
you there.
other champions.
Let me just stop you before you start going off on a tangent. Right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Right. This British, UK, whatever. Right. This is how I'm an Englishman, me. Right. Lewis Crocker, is he an Englishman? Yes or no?
No, he's not English now.
Well, there you go. Is he an Irishman?
Yeah.
Right. So we've got one English world champion, then, haven't we? Male.
Yeah, one English, yeah.
There you go, then. Right. Crawford, Canelo, what did you make of that?
Well, I was 50-50 for a long time on that. Couldn't make my mind up, and then I went with Canelo late on because I just thought he'd be too big, and I just thought don't stretch, he'll catch up with Crawford, and if it's anywhere near close, he'll give him decision. But absolutely schooled him. It was fantastic. He's an all-time great, mate. It's a toss-up now whether he's pound for pound number one or Usyk. It's who you like, I guess. But yeah, generational great Crawford.
Aaron, are you rating him that good?
Yeah, I think he's up there, mate. I really do. He's one of the best I've seen him in my lifetime. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not. He's like Usyk. They don't lose rounds, do they? They lose a couple of rounds, then they change everything up. They go through gears, or they fight in a different style, or they try something else. And he looked to me on the night, Canelo. He couldn't set his feet. He was like a hot shot all the time, and I just thought he turned up for his 150, me.
Yeah, I think he gave it a go, but I just think Bud, it's technically just so much better than him. He's not the greatest boxer of all time anyway, Canelo, is he? He's just a tough kid, and he's limited in what he can do. He's world level at what he does, but he's quite limited in what he does. And we've seen it with Bivol. We've seen him be outboxed, rounds taken off him by likes of Billy Joe, and Caleb Plant ran him quite close as well. So he's over that hill, mate, as you've said. And yeah, I think he's away now, really. But will he keep going? He's signed a deal, hasn't he? Is that true?
Who signed a deal?
I heard that Canelo had got a free fight deal with Turkey, and that was the
They're
first
going to
of them.
fight Shiraz, aren't they, next, apparently?
Yeah, sorry, it's his second fight. That was his third fight. He's got one left. Is that right? And they're lining up Shiraz, aren't they?
Shiraz, they're going to put him to Canelo, get him flogged, but get him paid, and they're going to cream the percentage off Shiraz. They're not bothered about Shiraz. Bradley Skeet bashed him up, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not. I've never really rated him, to be honest. I
No,
think
he's
his wins
pony,
flattering.
mate. He's absolute pony. Is that the best we've got at super middleweight? Come on, what's going on here? You're going to fight Canelo? What for? No belt?
Yeah, no belt online now, so
Are they going
it's just a money fight.
fourth time? Are we going to take the WBO off Crawford for fucking Shiraz?
No, I can't see that. Well, I think he might step back down, don't you, Crawford?
What's the middleweight?
Yeah,
Oh, you're on about. Who are you on about now, Aaron?
Crawford, but mate, Bud Crawford.
Oh, Crawford, yeah, he might do, but the WBA will be WBO. That'll be gone straight away, won't it?
Yeah, the Warren Boxing Organisation.
They're
Yeah, they'll
already
look
looking
after
to
him.
get that one gone. That's why they're chipping away at Usyk. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Kind of thing. Listen, if Shiraz, right, fights Canelo and wins on points for WBO, are we to be running around saying that he's the next superstar at 168, Shiraz, because he's lanky and got a long reach. Is that what we're going to say? He's an elite fighter if he beats Canelo. Is that where we're at?
Well, that's how they'll spin it, mate. But it's an over the hill Canelo, no matter what. Now, isn't it? We can all see that he's over ill, so it's not going to flatter him as much as it would have done previously.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from there, mate. I see where you're coming from. Right, let's put that to the side then now because it's become a boring story that now. It's over, it's past. Right, let's talk about the future. Crusher in his Man City top, right? Why they had that on I don't know. Well, I have a good idea. It's Crusher in
Mm.
his Man City top, right? He's never wore a football top at any presser ever. And we've got the other one, Eubank, who's obviously shot to death and scooping up another 10 million here. What did you make of all that performance and him and Hills going at it? Eddie Hills.
I thought Eubank schooled them all again. To be honest, he's fantastic at these press
Yeah,
conferences. He is box office mate in a press conference. So there's no denying that. He's a
yeah,
fantastic promoter.
yeah.
He's brilliant. I love watching him tear them apart. But just on that topic of the Man City shirt and Hearn, I thought it was disgusting what Eddie Hearn tried to do there because he couldn't get a word in edgeways and he tried to make out he were going to say some words about Ricky Hatton, but we'd already had the tribute to him before that. And just because Eubank was schooling him, he thought he'd bring that in and then put it against him. Oh, you won't let me speak about the late great Ricky Hatton because you're a scumbag. You're not letting me speak about him. But he just put that out of thin air because you were getting schooled on the topic which they were supposed to be talking about. So that's poor form by Eddie. That's disgusting to use Ricky Hatton's name like that. I thought it was really poor taste, mate.
Whoa, poor things. Man here that were burying drug tests for 3.5 years ago. Do you know what I
Sorry,
mean?
mate, you just broke up.
We're talking about a man here that buried 3.5 years ago. He's not fit for life. Yeah.
Yeah, can hear you now, mate. You just broke up then. Yeah, the burying the drugs test 3 years ago, mate. Everyone's forgot about that now, haven't they? On the surface of it, it didn't even get a mention yesterday.
No. No, it didn't, mate. Nobody mentioned it because they've all moved on. All that yesterday were all scripted rubbish. Absolutely scripted rubbish. And he'll be getting fined off the board yet again. And it won't surprise me if they were all in on it, even the board.
Yeah, I mean, things you were saying yesterday about Robert Smith, although probably most of it was spot on, he's only going to get himself in trouble, isn't he?
Get
Um,
yourself in
you know,
trouble. God, man, I've had Robert Smith used to jump on Dennis for anything I did or said. I swear to God, Smith will be all over that. And if Smith's not in on it, he'll be getting another fine. It wouldn't surprise me if they've already sorted it. So promoters are paying fines because poor taste what they were coming out with. But Eddie especially, yeah, he were losing. I thought Eddie were lost that press conference. And why that out? Why did they wheel the stupid banner out? Ben's dad won't speak to anything. What is he? What were he? Not a trainer. He's not a cut man. He's his dad. What's that about?
but why, like you say, why is he there now? We've had the first fight, that role the nostalgia, right? They've moved away from that now. It's supposed to be about these two. Why is he sat there talking nonsense? He can't string a sentence together anyway. So, and that nonsense he went out with on about last fight about William Skull and blah, blah, blah. We said how good William Skull was, didn't we, against Canelo? You know?
Hey.
Sorry, mate, this line's terrible today.
Yeah, I just said to you that Canelo's just been fighting people that are passable last few years.
Oh, absolutely, mate. I mean, y- you know, guys who guys who are just not gonna really bring any aggression to the table. That's what he's got away with. Charlo, um, William Skull. I mean, they've not tested him whatsoever, have they?
No.
They ran from him. So he's had a bit of a tough test there and something to figure out, and he's come up short, very short. So in my eyes, he's finished now.
Yeah, I'll just put the microphone. Got one hand, haven't I? Right. Pop, pop, bang. Yeah, beat. They're going to do a third one. You do know.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
If Eubank gets beat, they're going to do a third one, Aaron, aren't they?
Well, I really hope not, mate. I really hope he wins again because I'm sick of seeing it already, mate. To be honest, we've had a conclusive win. There's absolutely no need for a rematch now, so certainly don't want to see a third one, do we? But it's all about that money, isn't it?
That's what it's about, kid. Pound notes. That's what
It's all they
makes
care about.
that's what makes the world go round. And Eddie will be creaming 20% Crusher. Do you know what I mean? That's what Hills will be getting for this one. 20%. They'll probably get Matchroom will probably have the bar as well and all concessions on day merchandise and that. They'll milk it to death. Absolutely milk it. But it is what it is, isn't it? It's how do you see the fight going, Aaron?
Well, that's an interesting one, mate, because it's all about for me what type of condition Chris Eubank Jr. can get in the ring at. He had a tough fight last time. He was very dehydrated, spent time in hospital. That's for me. It's a very quick turnaround after you've suffered something like that. Um, so I think I can see Crusher winning, mate. Unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say it, I can see Crusher turning it around. I think at that age, trying to make that weight, it's going to be very difficult for Chris Eubanks. Another 6 months down the road. So unfortunately, I'm edging towards Crusher.
Yeah. You're edging to Crusher, are you?
Yeah, as much at the moment I am. Yeah, I just think it takes its toll, stuff like that, mate. Very severely dehydrated last time. I think he got through it last time, back skin of his teeth, and I don't think he's going to be as fortunate this time. I think fresher guy's gonna jump on him, and I think Crusher might even stop him late on, mate. I really do, unfortunately.
Strong points made there by Aaron. What do you think to that, chaps? Well, like I said, if Crusher wins, it'd be play it against Sam for a third one, and even though a second one's not even fucking needed, really, is it?
Absolutely not, mate. But here we are, boxing 2025. It's not about who deserves a shot. It's about who can monetize and get, who's the bigger brand, basically, isn't it, these days? It's sad.
Yeah. Terry gave Coogan some stick in a video last week. Did you watch it?
I did, mate. Yeah.
What
Terry did not hold back, did he?
about Terry's prediction for Canelo Crawford? Is getting loads of stick.
Yeah. Well, I went the same way late on, so I can't give Terry any stick, mate. I were in the same camp. I've got to hold my hands up, mate. I thought it'd be very difficult for Bud to close that gap, but he came out in flying colours, didn't he, mate? Fantastic.
Yeah, it were never going to be in trouble, in my opinion. He's just too technically astute and a bit like Usyk. They adapt, don't they? Guys like that.
He's fantastic, mate. I mean, the double backhand he gave Canelo, he didn't even see it coming, mate. He was
No.
palming him off, he rolled his hands down, stopping his jab, and then letting his hands go. Beat him at his own game on inside in those last few rounds. It was really brilliant to watch, mate. Technically, but not a great fight in terms of action, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, good points made there, Aaron. All right, then we'll finish off on this. Does Usyk vacate the WBO and let Parker and Atoma or whoever fight for that belt? Because obviously it's looking like Parker and Wardley are going to go at it. But is Usyk going to fight Atoma or vacate? What do you think?
I think Waite's looking, mate. I've seen something again this morning. I don't know if you've seen it, but he played in a charity football match over the weekend, Usyk, and they're again giving him stick about not being injured. Now, we don't know what his injury is. It could be a hand injury. It doesn't mean you can't play football, does it? It doesn't mean you can't dance. So I think they're just pushing now towards stripping him, getting that belt off him, and then they're going to put a tumor in with whoever they can, really, maybe Parker.
And then we're going
Kabayel.
to then we're going to hear that there's two world champions in the world, Atoma and Usyk. That's what we're going to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think that one still will come too early for a two, mate. He don't want to be going anywhere near Usyk. You should just let him retire. Let him get out of the sport naturally, and then he can take over.
Do you think if
Otherwise, sorry, mate, go on.
do you think if Atoma, right, fights Usyk, if he does, he's obviously had 26 rounds so far, but if he fights Usyk and he gets absolutely took apart and stopped and schooled and ruined, do you think they've got blood on their hands through greed that shower of shit at Queensbury?
Well, they ruined another fighter's career, wouldn't they? You know, being another Kell Brook job as such. You know, somebody who's got great great momentum behind him, and you know, there's a ceiling there. We don't know how good he is, but you know that might effectively ruin him. And I don't want to see that happen.
You
As
mean,
much as I'd like to see them two tee off, I don't think he's ready.
let me just point out that Queensbury didn't ruin Kell Brook, although he did leave them for Matchroom. It was Matchroom that put him in with Golovkin, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm just trying to give an example of a
Yeah, but
fighter
when
that
you're
you know.
coming out with stuff like that, I'll have Bricktops lot emailing me. I can assure you, mate. Uh, okay, well, listen, we've had a good 22 minutes. I hope you're well, Aaron. Sorry for bad signal. It's like a pause at end when it's like you talk over each other. It's because of the signal. Where are you in car?
Yeah, I've just come out of gym, mate, because I was going to do it beforehand before I set off. But obviously, we've had a few tech
Gym
issues, haven't we?
Daddy,
But
you big gym daddy. What you been training?
guns today, mate. The arms today.
Go on, kid with guns. All right, well, listen, you have a good day. Go get something to eat, kid.
I'm going to get some chicken, mate. Right. Enjoy the rest of your
Hey,
day, Russ.
Cutler,
Thanks for
I'll
having
let
us
you
on again,
eat your
pal.
chicken. See you, mate.
See you later, pal. Thank you.
Thanks for liking and subscribing, leaving a comment. I wonder if Aaron's got a bird. I wonder if he'd be able to keep her or if she could get a fucking word in edgeways. That's about it, really. Thanks for liking and subscribing, leaving a comment. Don't forget to check the link in the comment section, or if you're bored, go check out Porky's International YouTube. Pop, pop, bang! Max! It's no good texting me, Max. Let's do a Zoom when you get down to Cruiserweight. Peace out. Big shout out to my pal, Mark at Stoke. Hope you're well, Mark. Booyaka.